Today, I am a role model, says Angel Reese. I take that seriously, says Angel Reese. Okay, girl, you're my angel. Okay, fine. Angel Reese is the example we want to set for the people that we are being role models to. Is the example that we want to set. If we don't get our way, we throw a temper tantrum. If we don't get our way, we throw a hissy fit.
Angel Reese is getting cheers. Not for scoring, not for leading, but for walking out a game like it's some kind of masterclass in how not to inspire the next generation. Since when did quitting become highlight reel material? It's like watching a motivational speaker drop the mic mid-sentence and storm off stage. Yet somehow, the audience still claps. Buckle up, because this isn't a basketball story. It's about how to fail upward and smile while doing it.
It's over. That is the last you will see Angel Reese in a Chicago Sky uniform with the antics and the stuff she pulled to end this season. She straight up quit on this team the last 3 games of the season, refused to play. She disrespected her teammates. Her teammates went back and fired back, letting it be known, hold on, shorty, we're not going for that. Now the Angel Reese stands invaded the Chicago game, screaming out, fire Jeff P, who is the GM.
Angel Reese now lives in a reality where walking off earns louder cheers than hitting a game winner. You'd think she just dropped 50 shattered records and handed out autographs to orphans all in the same night. But no, the standing ovation came for the exact opposite. She quit. She literally grabbed her ball and went home. And somehow, that's the moment the crowd decided to explode like confetti had just rained from the rafters.
All excited, I'm gonna watch my favorite player, Angel Reese, only to find out, she's busy sticking it to the man. The Chicago Sky organization. Hey, why isn't Angel Reese playing, Mom, Dad? Well, she threw her teammates under the bus. The organization reprimanded her accordingly, and now she just quit on the team. Oh. Is this somebody I should be looking up to? No. Let's get out of here, son.
If quitting mid-game is a new gold standard for greatness, then every kid in middle school sports deserves an MVP trophy. Every time little Timmy stomped off because the ref missed a travel call, turns out he was actually pulling off a Hall of Fame moment. Who knew sulking and storming out was the secret formula for applause? If that's the case, then we've been playing sports wrong all along.
Fire Jeff. That is Jeff Pagliosa, the GM of the Chicago Sky. Damn, I can spot a nickel in the 3rd row, section C3. Angel Reese, you ain't selling no tickets. You ain't selling no tickets. I can spot a nickel right there. Right there. Listen, the Angel Reese fans letting it be known, they want this GM fired, y'all. Not ideal. I pour my heart and soul into this job. I lose sleep over losing. If anyone is going to take the bullets, I'd rather be me over our head coach or our players. Jeff P out there on his own, man.
Forget practice, conditioning, and hours of drills. These days, all it takes is a dramatic exit and a fan base eager to applaud bad decisions. The wild part? Angel Reese was supposed to stand for more than this. She was supposed to be the symbol of women's basketball on the rise, the face of grit, hustle, and swagger. The player kids could point to as living proof that hard work beats excuses.
Are you frustrated with the organization or frustrated in general?
I don't think I'm frustrated. I probably am frustrated myself right now. I think the language is taken out of context, and I really didn't intentionally mean to put down my teammates because they've been through this with me throughout the whole year. They've busted their ass just how I busted my ass. They showed up for me through thick and thin and in the locker room when nobody could see anything. So I would apologize to my teammates, which I
But what message are kids actually getting? That if things get too tough, the answer is to just walk away. Nobody's watching Angel Reese for her scoring averages anymore. They're watching her master the mid-game exit. Somewhere out there, a 7-year-old is rehearsing their angry walk-off in the mirror because that's what the role model just put on display. And that's the frustrating part. Women's basketball has come so far. Visibility is rising. Ratings are climbing. Fans are finally tuning in. Yet in the middle of that momentum, a crowd erupts as if quitting were some kind of noble stand. It's like cheering for a firefighter who drops the hose mid-blaze and says, "You know what? The flames are too hot today. I'm heading home." Nobody would call that brave. Nobody would clap for it. You'd ask, what just happened and why are we rewarding it? But in the upside-down world of modern sports fandom, walking away gets a standing ovation. And that's where the role model factor gets messy. Athletes don't get to decide if they're role models. The second to go viral, the second the endorsements come in, the second the highlights hit ESPN, they are role models.
Reese, she's shutting herself down for the rest of the season.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what? She's not gonna be missed.
No, that's ridiculous.
Here we go. Alabama versus Wisconsin. Alabama's ranked number 19 right now. I will take Alabama.
Whether they like it or not, kids are always watching. And when they see Angel Reese clapping back at critics one day and storming out a game the next, they're not learning resilience. They're learning that drama wins. Sure, every athlete has bad days. Everyone hits breaking points. But the applause? That's where the story goes off the rails. Because when you cheer for quitting, you're sending a message louder than any motivational poster ever could. It's not about pushing through adversity. It's about knowing how to make a scene so people clap for you, and it's not about being a teammate anymore. It's about being a main character. And this is where sports culture is turning upside down. Forget the scoreboard. Forget the fundamentals. Forget the grind. Just grab the headlines and watch fans cheer like you just solved world hunger. The problem is, this doesn't just reflect on Angel Reese. It reflects on the sport itself. Women's basketball is finally in the spotlight, finally building momentum. But instead of resilience being showcased, the headline moment is a walk-off wrapped in applause. That's not progress. That's sabotage dressed up as inspiration. You can't build a sport on highlight reels of exits. You need heroes who stay in the fight, not ones who storm out when it stops going their way.
Little like back warmer brace thing around her warm-up gear. She didn't even have her hair tied up, and she didn't play in the first half. And then after the first half, we get this announcement. So you guys, this is actually in the middle of the game. She has never entered the game yet. We get this announcement. It says, after serving a suspension during the first half of tonight's game versus the Las Vegas Aces, Angel Reese has been ruled out for the second half due to a back injury for the team. I'm laughing because it's just all so
Marsh credit. That was some good bullshit. This dude is a master polisher. Tyler Marsh went above and beyond. He didn't just use the regular polish. This dude grabbed the chrome polish and put a double coat on this turd. For the most part, I noticed that Tyler Marsh was talking about Angel Reese on the court. He was talking about her preparation. He was talking about her work ethic. He was talking about her commitment to pretend basketball, her competitive.
Everything has come to a head, and when one of the biggest sports media entities in the country, The Athletic, which is now owned by the New York Times,